Hi Brainbox. Welcome to Brainbox YouTube channel. In this video, we will look at signed numbers, otherwise known as integers. Before you continue, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to keep you posted about other review topics. You can also avail of our CSE books and other reviewers. Just click the link to our shop in the caption below. The term integer can be used to refer to positive numbers, negative numbers, and zero. The four basic operations used on whole numbers, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, are also used on integers. However, there are small differences because of the presence of signs. Let's start with multiplication and division of integers, since the process is more familiar with regards to multiplication of whole numbers. When we multiply or divide two integers, we simply perform the operation and then put the correct sign in front of the number. The question now is, how do we determine the correct sign for the operation? An easy rule of thumb is to check the signs of the two numbers. If they are alike, the result will be positive. If the signs differ, the result will be negative. Let's see this process in action by multiplying -9 and +8. The first step is to perform the operation the same way we do with whole numbers. 9 times 8 is 72. To get the correct sign for our product, we look at our numbers' signs. Since they are different, that means the product will be negative. Moving on to addition and subtraction, it is important to remember that these two operations are very much connected, like two sides of the same coin. Addition and subtraction with integers are two of the trickiest topics when it comes to integers. However, there is a technique you can use in order to minimize careless mistakes. In integer addition or subtraction, you will often encounter parentheses like these. Always make sure to remove the parentheses first. To do this, we multiply the outside sign with the sign of the integer inside. Following the rules discussed earlier for multiplication and division, same signs yield a positive result. Different signs yield a negative result. By removing the parentheses, we are simplifying the expression, minimizing room for error. Now that you are left with two integers with no parentheses, addition and subtraction can be performed. Addition and subtraction operations can either be constructive or destructive. If the two integers are of the same sign, combining them will be constructive. That means we will add their values together, and then copy the sign. In the given example, we can see that -7 minus 4 consists of two negative signs, therefore we will add 7 and 4 to get 11. Afterwards, we copy the sign of the two numbers, negative in this case, giving us a final answer of -11. For positive numbers like 8 and 6, adding them together will combine their value into 14, with a positive sign carried over. We consider the combination destructive if the two numbers being combined have opposite signs. In this case, we subtract the smaller value from the larger value and then copy the sign of the larger value. Let's look at the example to clarify this further. Combining -7 and +4 will be destructive. Therefore, we subtract the smaller number, 4, from 7 to get the value of our answer, 3. We then copy the sign of the larger number, 7, which happens to be negative. Therefore, -7 plus 4 gives us -3. Moving on to the second example, 12 minus 21. This combination is also destructive since 12 is positive while 21 is negative. We subtract their values, 21 minus 12, giving us our final answer's value 9. To determine its sign, we copy the sign of the larger value, 21, which is negative. Therefore, the final answer will be negative 9. Now, let's test if you fully understood integer operations. Answer the following integer operations. Make sure that the sign of the final answer is correct. For number 1, 10 times negative 24. The answer should be negative 240 since the signs are opposite. Next, solve for 32 plus negative 51. First, we remove the parentheses by multiplying the positive sign into negative 51. Now, solving for 32 minus 51, this is a destructive combination because of the opposite signs. Therefore, we subtract 32 from 51 to get 19. Since 51 has the higher value, we follow its sign, giving us a final answer of negative 19. For the third and last item, solve for negative 40 minus 35. This combination will be constructive because both numbers have the same sign. Adding their values together, we get the value 75. As for the sign, we follow the sign of the given numbers, which is negative. Therefore, our final answer will be negative 75. That's all for today. Share this video for others to learn too. If you want to learn more, you can avail of our CSE books and other reviewers. Just click the link to our shop in the caption below. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.